Yo, what's up, ladies, gentlemen, and they, thems, and welcome back to Hush Hush. Oh, you're looking. As you arrive home, you get a sudden strange feeling of dread. Reaching for the door handle, you're overcome with a sense of deja vu. You pause, taking in an sorry, I had to reach for my water. Uncanny feeling when something catches your eye. A slip of paper caught under the door frame. You take a look, or you take it and read what it says. Dear valued customer, we have delivered your 100 cans of tuna, salmon, and sardines as ordered. We hope you have a fishy day. A thought occurs to you that you actually haven't really seen Quill eat anything since she's been at your place. You rush inside, calling her name, looking in each room. You find her in the kitchen with 10 or 11 open cans of fish, happily snacking away.
Oh, hi. I hope you don't mind, but I was hungry, so I'm eating these cans of fish.
Cans of coochie.
You should keep more food for kitties in the house, by the way. Kitties are a carnivorous animal and need their meats to be happy and healthy. Want to join me?
Yes, I still have the guide up because I'm a call me punk bitch all you want, but I just don't want to mess things up, okay? Like I hate it. I hate when I go through especially like while recording. I hate when I go so I don't know like yeah, but I hate how, especially during recording, going through these let's plays and then I like get the bad ending first and it's like, well, I could go back, but it's just gonna be a whole hassle of having to record through the whole game just to get like a specific ending to show to y'all again. So I'd rather try and get these good endings on the first playthrough instead of like, oh, well, you got a decent ending or a bad ending on your first time going through. So if you want to get that true ending, you're gonna have to watch another YouTuber play through it, which is like, no, I want you to watch my playthrough. But I mean, you could watch other YouTubers playthroughs of games I play, but I want you leaving my let's plays being like, yeah, that horny dumbass, he made that dumbass decision and it led to this bad ending. But my favorite YouTuber, like Berleezy, he picked the good ending. Because, you know, Berleezy be picking endings or be making decisions that gives him good endings. You know. Now my man Berlin probably hate me now.
Great! Grab some food. Oh, not this food. This is my food.
Oh, you and Quill share a fish and cracker banquet, including some cheese for yourself. Quill reminds you that kitties shouldn't have dairy. Yeah. You told me this before. And I got 5 luck. Nice. As you can see, my suave stat is at 58. I swear, if I get cucked again and I get something at like 60 or 59, I might do something crazy. While walking through the rough end of downtown, you mostly keep to yourself, avoiding homeless people and anyone who looks like they want to sell you something. It seems like someone wants to sell me something! Told you he'd be onto us. Just as you're reaching a familiar side street, however, you hear a commotion coming down the alleyway. You peek down, making sure it's not a situation of the stabby kind, and see Detective Fumi apprehending a delinquent.
Hands behind your back, dirtbag! I've got a taser called the Tesla Tickler, and I've been looking for a reason to use her.
Coochie.
Get your hands off me! You're insane!
Oh yeah, you. I remember you. Despite his protest, the delinquent doesn't seem to resist further, and Fumi slaps handcuffs on him.
You're damn right I'm insane. I'm a police officer. Now cool your heels. I've got a few questions about all those purses you're lugging around.
I found them in the trash. Guess someone threw them out, right?
That's interesting. And I suppose the woman I saw screaming at you as you ran away was just a jilted lover, perhaps?
Yeah, I just broke up with her, and now she's all torn up, cause she ain't getting the D no more.
Shut up. The delinquent is cut off, however, as Fumi's knee collides with the side of his face. Thank you.
Oh, what the hell? You can't hit me when I'm in custody?
Police brutality.
It's a lot easier to do when you're immobile. But calm your tits, young man. You'll know it if I hit you.
While the two of them continue bickering, you notice a pile of purses near the front alley. One of the purses had spilled its contents all over the ground, creating a mosaic of makeup, gum, meds, a travel-sized can of chips, and a wallet stuffed with cash. I take a potato chip and eat it! For some reason, you find it hilarious, but stifle a laugh long enough to sneak away before awkward questions. And I get an achievement for that. As you leave, you catch the tail end of the conversation between the delinquent and Boomy.
Hey, cop. I think I might be packing an unregistered weapon in my pants, if you want to reach in there.
Cockshot!
Oh, it'll be too small to rise to a felony. I wouldn't worry. Oh, look. Mrs. Tesla Tickler has emerged from my holster. I wonder what trouble she wants to get up to today.
Police brutality! So, you remember Bonnabelle, right? Of course you do. We had a little hanky-spanky, spunky-kunky. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. When you arrive at the bakery, the lights are off and there's a closed sign on the door. You notice, however, a small heart-shaped sticky note on the glass that says, "Special deliveries, knock 3 times." You knock 3 times and wait. Ooh. You see movement inside. The door to the kitchen swings open, and moments later, you see Bonnabelle come to the door in her apron.
Hey, sugar. Thanks for knocking. It's not my usual level of hospitality, but I didn't want to leave the door unlocked. Some customers are not dissuaded by a closed sign. How are you, baby?
Hi. You step forward and kiss Bonnabelle. She happily returns the kiss, and her tongue gently courses yours into her mouth. I don't know why I'm getting so worked up about this. I mean, I like Bonnabelle. Don't get me wrong. It's just like the southern accent gets me going and all that. And plus, you already know I mentioned this before in a previous episode as well, but I need to stop being so enthusiastic, or at least like during these type of scenes, I need to stop being so enthusiastic. Man, look at the lighting. I need to look like deep and sensual. I can't be like, oh, I'm getting cheeks. I'm getting cheeks. Of course I'm getting cheeks. Bonnabelle smiles sweetly, but I can't take it seriously if I do. Then she takes you by the hand and leads you up towards the display counters.
I haven't stopped thinking about you since you left me hungry for more sugar.
My baby Bonnabelle.
I wanted to do something special together tonight, and I confess, it's a little bit selfish for me.
When the two of you reach the counters, Bonnabelle gives you a kiss and leads back seductively on the counter.
How would you feel about a special Bonnabelle dessert?
Alright, am I going to cut this out or not? We'll see how much I'll leave you in. Editing me, you know what to do. She takes a small basket from under the counter. Inside, you see a can of whipped... Ooh! Ooh! A bottle of chocolate sauce, and a bowl of ice cream and a small tub of honey. Bonnabelle slowly slides onto the counter. She gingerly touches herself, swirling her fingers over her clitoris. Her cheeks are flushed red. I don't know why I'm now noticing this, but I kind of sound like Garter Belt from Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. I don't know why I have to mention that right now. I just have to. You reach over and slowly slide off Bonnabelle's panties. Bonnabelle giggles.
Pretty nice counters, eh? When I had them installed, the contractor said they'd be able to do something like that. I think he was fishing for an invitation, but I passed. But wouldn't you know it, it put a thought in my head I've never forgotten.
Okay, Bonnabelle runs her fingers over your chest.
That was the most amazing sex.
Nice underwear.
The most amazing experience I've ever had. The things you can do with your mouth are just...
I know. You can be like... Or I can hit you with the JoJo. Man, I'm in a giggly mood right now. I'm like a little giggly bitch.
I would ask if you'd like another round, but I'm a bit too sticky for my liking, and I don't think I could come again if I tried. How about a shower? I got a suite upstairs I'm not using. It's got a big old shower we could share.
Yes.
Sounds lovely.
Yay! I actually got full hearts. Again, I need to mention, I like your underwear, Bonnabelle. It's like cute, but shut up. The two of you go upstairs and hop together into a hot shower. After a quick rinse down, the two of you quickly move to her bedroom. Oh, she begins to kiss you again. Jesus! I mean, whoa. By the time you finish again, Bonnabelle practically falls asleep. You kiss her and show yourself out. The ride home is a bit difficult. You're distracted by the lingering sensations and memories of, oh my god. Nice. Luckily, you made it home in one piece. That was something else. That was intense. Like, very intense. Let's get this bread. You arrive at the restaurant early. A valet comes to park your car and hands you a digital... I almost read that as foot job for retrieving it. When you walk inside, the maitre d' nods respectfully and asks your name. After searching their reservations, he tells you to please follow him. He asks if you would like a wine delivered immediately to your table while you wait for your gas. I'm assuming I'm supposed to order this wine. What? Water. Godly. The maitre d' tells you that it will be delivered at once, then leaves. No sooner do you sit that you see Cassie being escorted to your table by the maitre d'. As you rise to meet her, she smiles in a small embarrassed smile.
Hello, good evening, and all that.
Look nice. You look beautiful. You take her hand and kiss her on the cheek and lead her to her seat. It's only after you're both sitting that her smile quickly breaks into an urgent glare.
Oh my god. Did you see the fountain on the way in here? It was bigger than my apartment. And the water looked cleaner too. I've never even stepped foot in this place. I couldn't get a job here bussing tables. The food must be hella expensive.
Oh, okay.
You wanna impress me by demonstrating clearly that you have no common sense, fiscal responsibility.
I mean, don't you like that? Because, you know, you just, I don't know.
Let's be super clear here. You're getting the bill. I'll make it worth your while later.
A sommelier, oh my god, again with this? A som arrives and delivers a bottle of Pulitzer Monrec Vintage 2003, a white wine from France.
Ooh, look at this. Fancy table side service for wine. I'm more used to slapping my hand on a bar for service.
Waiter! The som pops the cork and allows you to test the wine. After you confirm the quality, he pours Cassie's glass first, and then yours, without losing a drop. The som bows and leaves. Cassie picks up a bottle to inspect the label.
Alright, let me check the label. Pulitzer Montrachet, and then a whole bunch of fancy French writing.
I could tell you what it means.
Oh, a bottle of French wine.
France.
I'm usually more Prosecco kind of girl, since I believe the Italians do everything better than the French. What does the wine list say about it?
Wait, don't you say that because you're, like, from Boston or something like that?
Huh? Oh my god, this wine is $4,000!
And?
What? Did you know that when you ordered it? Why did you get this? Jeez, you're really shaking me up here. I'm rattled. Look at my arms. I've got goosebumps. I'm breaking into a cold sweat. But, thank you. I don't really know how to say a $4,000 thank you, but it's nice.
You're welcome.
But anyway, the least I can say is cheers.
Kampai.
Okay, I've got an idea. Let's both order the most expensive thing on the menu. Then, when we're almost finished, we cause a scene. That way we can have the nicest food, but still show up these stiff shirts and their overpriced napkins. Well, what do you say?
Yeah, sure, whatever. No. No! Yeah. Cassie tilts her head in surprise.
Well, excuse me, officer. I didn't know this was an official reprimand. It was just a joke, love. Take it easy. No need to get all thought police on me.
The waiter returns and explains that the full course meal is a grilled yellowtail served with a pont neuf. Pont neuf. Wait. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. I can still count to 10 in French, but something 9 and a capo aioli.
I don't suppose you have any fancy cheeseburgers on the menu tonight? Maybe with some of that caper aioli?
Capo aioli. There's a pause as the waiter is momentarily caught off guard by the question.
Oh God, I'm just joking, you two. The blow ties cut off circulation to the humor parts of your brains.
The waiter chuckles politely, finishes taking your orders and departs.
Why is everyone so uptight in here?
Are you not enjoying this? Do you want to go somewhere else?
No, I like to kid around a bit, you know?
I get it.
Feel a little out of place. Like everyone thinks they're better than me or something. Never mind. I can literally hear how paranoid that sounds. I'll just try to cool my jets a bit. Hey, so, I've been thinking about you a lot recently. Actually, I've been thinking about you ever since you know. You did that thing with your fingers and made me scream your name.
Yeah. And Lotus is in Dimitri's coffee shop. Anyways.
Whatever days you are or aren't skipping, please continue to do so. I've got a few tricks of my own I'd like to show you sometime. When you feeling adventurous.
Apparently, probably tonight we have to do them, huh? Okay. Just then, one of the wait staff is walking by with a tray of... Wait. Hors d'oeuvres. That's something eggs, right? Cassie's eyes light up. Sorry. And as the waiter walks by, she quickly reaches up behind him and takes one. She smiles mischievously at you, but while the waiter did not see her, several of the other guests give her dirty looks.
Yoink! You gotta be quicker than that to escape my claws.
You didn't give me one?
Nope, you snooze, you lose.
Cassie goes to eat the hors d'oeuvre, but notices the other patrons around her glaring. For a moment, she looks like she's going to get angry, but her cheeks flush and it's obvious she's embarrassed. She puts down the hors d'oeuvre and for several minutes doesn't say anything. After a long silence, Cassie takes a sip from her glass, then begins to rub her fingertips over the rim. When she speaks, a soft ringing sound comes from the crystal, sort of harmonizes with her voice. She gets a crooked smile and speaks without looking at you, as though speaking to herself.
You know, when I was little, my Nona would take me to this restaurant in what was basically Little Italy in the town I grew up in. It was this little hole-in-the-wall place. Big red laminated tablecloths. Every table had this gnarly-looking candle I thought probably belonged to a witch. But she used to take me there for Italian sodas, which nobody was allowed to admit they liked. And we'd often get spaghetti and meatballs.
Meatballs?
That place was so fancy to me. It was so special and important that whenever I imagined living in a great big castle or mansion or whatever, I would imagine my dining hall would look just like it. Laminated tablecloths and all. When my Nona passed away, I never got to go again. Things got sort of bad and complicated after that. I was still pretty young when we moved here. And you know, there's no place here in town that makes a decent Italian soda. Let alone a decent plate of spaghetti. I'm sorry for how I am. I'm so used to getting up in people's faces when they make me feel bad. Sometimes I don't really know how to shut it off. Not good at sitting still, guess. Not really good dinner company. So,
Oh.
I'm sorry for embarrassing you.
Alright, it's okay, I guess. Yeah, she hugs you back, breathing an enormous sigh. As always, her hair smells like dragon fruit and pizza. Pizza! Dinner arrives shortly after, along with complimentary bottle of dinner wine. Okay, and the two of you eat while making small talk. After finishing her first glass, Cassie helps herself. Eventually, you allow her to finish the bottle. Oh my. As you're waiting for dessert, you feel her reaching her foot under... Hey! No foot job on the table. Softly rubbing against your leg. She has an incredible nimble toe. Her voice is ever so slightly slower. The one has set up shop in her cheeks by this point.
You know, I bet you'd look good if you dressed with a bit more pizzazz. You know? A little more nonchalant, but still fancy.
Well, how would that work? Cassie giggles at her own observation, but just then you can hear an unusual cell phone alert. Cassie's expression changes to concern.
What the heck? Why would they be messaging me now?
You seem concerned.
It's nothing. Well, no, but look, I really like you. I mean, I really, really like you.
Go on, Audrey.
And I've been struggling over whether or not to trust you. And I don't mean with, like, my Wi-Fi password or whatever. I mean, like, some real shit. I can trust you, right? You keep a secret.
I was about to say pussy lips. My coochie lips are sealed.
I want to tell you. Tell me I can tell you.
You can tell me anything.
Okay. Thank you. The people I work for, they're not good people. They don't do good things.
Who would have imagined?
They're bad guys. And I kinda, sorta, have to work for them. 'Cause I owe them.
So...
Big time.
What sort of work do you do? Do you drug deal or do you theft work?
Well, sorta bad stuff. Not like bad, but sorta bad.
Which kind of bad?
The people I work for like to move stuff around. This stuff goes here, that stuff goes there, and they get me to move it for them.
So like JoJo's Part 5 type of bad. Gotcha.
Stuff they like to move, they don't want to put it in a truck, whatever. They want a pretty young blonde girl to deliver it in the trunk of a hot convertible. The kind of girl that doesn't get speeding tickets, who always gets off with a warning because the cops like looking at her boobs. So, that's what I do. At least for now. At least until I don't owe them anything anymore.
Baby girl, you know you're never getting out of that type of shit. I mean, it's like... I wouldn't know, but I know a good amount of stuff, and isn't that type of stuff is like you can like never get out of the like gang or drugs or any type of that stuff. Like oh, you done paying your debt? Well, something else came up and you ain't done until we say you done, and when you done, you dead or something like that.
Did I just wreck us?
No, but we shouldn't talk more. Not here.
Right. Good idea. I'm so glad I finally told someone. I'm glad I could tell you. We'll talk more later. I just need to finish this message. I'm sorry. This is looking really serious. I hate to eat and run, but...
Don't worry. I understand. I had a great time tonight.
I had a really special time.
You stand to give Cassie a hug, and instead she places both her hands delicately on your face and kisses you. The kiss is tender, like a soft goodbye before a long trip. There's nothing ferocious about it. No one around you takes it for more than approval, affection. Jesus. Before she finishes, she quickly bites your lower lip and pulls away. For a fleeting moment, the two of you are pretty indecent together.
Yum.
Or perfectly indecent together.
Alright, sexy. Sorry I gotta run. But at least you get to watch me leave. Thanks for everything. Ciao.
Cassie catches it, then waves goodbye and softly slinks away. You can't help but admire the curves of her. Shut up. The mercredi comes by shortly after with your bill. Yeet! Nah. Time to do. Wait, what? Hold up. Let me see what this says. Huh?
Hey, Kelby! What did you think of that?
Oh! I'm sorry
This
for
girl
skipping
to do
over
a
that.
barrel roll. And she delivers.
I was just super impressed you did it without losing your top this time.
Kelby! That happened once!
In front of me.
That's not what Eli says.
I mean, but
Once.
Eli, though.
With you around. Anything else is no comment.
Just kidding. JK.
Ito comes closer and punches him in the arm. He gives a mocked expression of pain, and the two of them head to a spot on the beach to sit.
So, hey, I wanted to ask.
What's up?
What do you want to ask? God damn
Didn't
it!
you mention that you'd met someone that was going to surf with you? I feel like you've been practicing more with me than anyone else.
Oh, well, it's just that you're a better surfer is all. The best in town.
Aw, thanks, Hero. But when you mentioned it to me before, you were all stoked. What happened? Were they a major jerk or something?
No. Just the opposite, in fact. I think I'm starting to
In love!
get feelings for them.
Oh, hey! That's great!
Ito shoots him a dirty look.
I mean, that's terrible.
Sorry. I'm still not. I don't know. I sorta swore off ever finding love and happiness. And living alone as a crazy cat lady someday. But now,
Ah, come on. Eventually, everyone swears they'll become a cat lady. Doesn't mean you can't find happiness somewhere else.
I know, surfing is easier.
Amen to that.
Do sit quietly for a little time more.
Well, I should add. Thanks for your help today, Kelby.
Do you mean the surfing tips or the emotional encouragement?
Both.
Yes.
Yeah, yep.
Haha, right on. Take it easy, Hero.
She heads out and Kelby watches her leave. After a few moments, she's gone and Kelby seems to be packing up. Let's approach him. Kelby looks up as you approach him.
Oh, hey, how's it going? Can I help you?
Here's 100. Go treat yourself. You gorgeous man. Stay away from Iro. They're homies. Like, chill the fuck out, man. Hey, thanks for being kind to Iro. Well, this seems like I'm just flirting with him. If that's the case, so yeah.
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, I try to be nice to everyone, but it's nice getting a thank you. Hey, thank you for being nice to me. See how we're spreading good vibes around?
Kelly is like
Feels
or
awesome.
Kelby, not Kelby.
Later.
Kelby gives you a high five, then packs up the rest of his things and departs. You leave the beach and carry on with your day. Nice. I mean, again, I would have given him like the $100, but like, again, that seems like it's flirting with him. And of course, it's just like, oh, here's $100 for being nice. Why are you giving me money for like being a good human being? It just seems odd, doesn't it? As you arrive to the winery, two security guards immediately signal you to drive in. You notice a small sign on the way in that says "Closed for private event." There are already large groups of people wearing fancy gowns and tuxedos, and for a moment you can't help but feel underdressed. When you pull up to the front door, a valet quickly comes to take your car, and a server approaches you with a tray of wine glasses. Jesus, what is with today in wine? Or at least last episode, in this episode with wine. You take one, and no sooner do you take a sip when you hear someone greet you from behind.
Ah, there you are. The guest of honor's guest of honor.
You turn around and see Dorian approaching as his arms open, welcoming you. Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me.
Welcome. Do try the champagne. It's a Noet and Shannon 96. A favorite that gets more rare every year. Walk with me. You know,
okay.
Of all the festivities tonight, I'm eager to find out what Elle got me for my birthday. I understand that she went to the mall and bought it herself. That's extraordinary to me. Thanks. Very kind of you to say. I'm very happy that Elle is making friends at last, who can see how special she really is. Ah, speak of the angel and she will appear. Elle, over here.
You look to see where Dorian is waving, and at first you don't see Elle. After a moment, her pink hair finally catches your attention, and realize that she's wearing a beautiful gown.
Elle, I found your date outside, walking lonely and aimlessly without you.
Elle sweeps across the room with perfect posture, her head barely bobbing with each step, her hands folded delicately in front of her. You catch yourself staring and have to break gaze for a moment when you notice Dorian peering at you sideways.
Good evening, you two. A pleasure to see you.
You look like a rose. That's a compliment. That's a compliment.
You're looking very handsome tonight.
Thank you, my darling sister. But I fear I shall never command a room's attention as you do.
Dorian leaves over. Oh, okay, and kisses Elle on the cheek. Still a little weird, but okay. She smiles faintly, then kisses his.
Given the occasion, I would be pleased to sing a solo rendition of Happy Birthday, if it would not put you on the spot.
Oh well. Only you could offer to embarrass me in the most endearing and tempting way possible. But no. Don't fuss about me. There will be plenty of time to sing and shower me with gauche attention later. I just wanted to make sure you two found each other. Have a great time tonight. I have many more guests to greet, if you'll excuse me.
Elle smiles and curtsies. You nod and Dorian takes his leave. Alright, Elle remains silent.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm losing feeling in my lovely lady lumps.
How does it go? What you gonna do with all them humps? All that humps every time they're drunk? What you gonna do with all them humps? On my lady, get you drunk on my lady humps.
I let Dorian's fashionistas tie me into a bodice, and now I'm afraid I'm going to pass out for the first time ever, not due to my narcolepsy. Please tell me, are my lips turning blue? Am I peeking out of this dress anywhere?
No. Let me see. You look utterly magnificent, gorgeous beyond description.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Goodness, I don't know how to take such compliments. You'd better be careful, though. If you make me swoon, you're now officially the designated owl catcher. Take your duties seriously, I implore you.
I wouldn't mind.
Well, I'm very happy you're here. These sorts of family functions are normally very dry and stodgy. I used to have to wear these enormous pleated skirts and hats tied under the chin and go about telling everyone how school was going. Fortunately, since my life is significantly less interesting than most of the families, they don't tend to ask as many pressing questions anymore. At some point, I realized that mundanity was my best defense in these situations.
Oh, I genuinely have no idea how you could say that. If I didn't know you, I'd mistake you for a movie star.
Now you're just cheating. If you're going to compliment me and take my breath away every time I say something, I'm just going to seal my lips. You're completely dedicated to making me blush, and it's not fair. I won't have it.
You goddamn.
We have at least an hour until cake and gifts and everything. How shall we spend our time? And normally I would mingle, but I do so dislike mingling. Any thoughts?
You made me choice. So, my plan was to drink. Oh no. At the birthday parties I go to, we have a tradition of pranking the birthday boy girl. I mean, I don't know.
Oh gosh, no. Dorian is allergic to fun and mischief and embarrassment.
Yeah, he'd probably shoot my ass.
He once had Daddy sue a restaurant when they gave him his milk at room temperature. He was 6 years old. This idea is not likely to happen, and I condemn it in the strongest terms. I would have to be quite out of my wits to assent to that sort of plan. I think it's obvious, at the very least, that nothing is bound to happen without a bit of courage. Isn't that what they call alcohol? Lick squid courage?
Oh, oh yeah. Let's lick some squids.
I'm suddenly suspicious that you're humoring me. But quite honestly, That's a feeling I'm well acquainted with.
Elle raises her hand demurely.
Croissant, s'il vous plaît.
Comment ça va? Ça va bien? Ah, muy bien, muy bien. That's Spanish. Ah, bien, bien. I'm sorry, Elle. The server brings over a tray of wine glasses, offering Elle a glass first, and then you. Elle takes a glass of white wine. Once the server moves off, she raises it towards you.
Cheers to friends.
Cheers to you. Yay! Elle clings her glass to yours. She's blushing, but her expression is happy and unguarded. For the next hour, you notice a change in Elle. She drinks her wine a little faster than you do. She begins to laugh a little more loudly. Oh god. Several times, the two of you are interrupted by other partygoers introducing themselves to you and wishing Elle good health. Each time, Elle seems to get a little more bold. She jokes with you and giggles more and more.
Have you ever noticed that we pet our pets? We pet pets. Pet-a-pet. Our pets want pets. So, which came first, I wonder? Pets with our hands or pets with the little furry companion guys? What do you think?
Please stop saying it. It's been said too much.
Would you rather I play the trumpet or put on a puppet show? Oh gosh, that's so obnoxious of me. Excuse me while I get us some crumpets.
I'm not amused. Nah, I am. Elle's laughter draws the stares of a few of the party guests, but she doesn't seem to notice.
Okay, I think maybe now I'm ready for shenanigans. What should we do? I would like to cause the mischief. Is this like sex? Is that the penis game?
Oh, why'd I say
I
that?
don't think that would be mischievous so much as promiscuous.
No, we each keep saying penis louder and louder. Whoever chickens out first loses.
Oh, I see. That game would be much less interesting with a word like umbrella.
Yeah.
Hey, umbrella. My name is in there too.
I don't know if she's drunk or she's just
What
like.
were we talking
you know.
about? Oh, yes. Let's play with penises. I'm ready. All right. Each person must say it louder than the person before them. Whomever draws attention to themselves is the loser.
Wait, what?
It suddenly strikes me how utterly ridiculous this idea is. It's perfect. I'll go first. Penis.
Penis. Elle looks around, giggling to herself. None of the other partygoers appear to have heard her, despite being easily within earshot. Elle gives you a giddy smile, then signals quietly that it's your turn. Say it barely louder. Is that? Yeah. Penis. You give the word some cautious emphasis. Theoretically, you could have said happiness or another word entirely. Elle claps her hands quietly, cheering you on.
Well done. That was somehow entirely inappropriate, and somehow quite subtle. Alright, my turn again. Oh goodness, I hope no one notices this. Penis!
Oh, Elle takes a deep breath and says the word quite loudly. Her voice cracks a little, and for a moment she gasps, worried the jig is up. The other guests do not notice, however, and the game continues.
Alright, it's your turn. I'm cheering you on.
Try to say it just a little louder. You visualize the goal, taking in a deep breath so as to give yourself as much air control as possible, and more or less shout out the word pianist. No one cool. Elle stifles a gasp, obviously completely aghast how loud you said it, and for a moment it looks like you passed another round, until you spot two other partygoers walking away from you in annoyed confusion. What did I say? Elle begins to laugh.
I believe that means I've won. Now let's make haste before the awkward questions begin.
Pianist. Elle takes you by the hand and begins to walk as quickly as she can towards an open balcony.
Let's leave our audience wanting more, shall we?
Elle takes you by the hand and the two of you dash away towards an open balcony, leaving Elle is laughing breathlessly, almost tripping in her heels, though you manage to catch her.
I think maybe we should hide until things cool off again. Quickly, outside! We'll hide in the vineyard until everyone remembers they don't care about us.
You and Elle descend down a long stairwell into a cool night air. It's been raining a little late at night, and the wind is surprisingly brisk off the ocean. Elle doesn't say anything as you go. She holds your hand and swings it gently as the two of you start to walk among the grapevines. In the sparkle of the lights decorating the trellises, Elle's expression takes on a soft, dreamy look. She gazes at you with half-closed eyes, and for a moment you think she might fall asleep.
Have you ever made love to someone before?
Nope. I've said it many, many times before. I'm a virgin, but apparently in this, well, not in this game, obviously, but it's no surprise that I'm a virgin.
That doesn't surprise me. You seem like such a confident, experienced person.
Far from it.
I'm always much too shy to ask questions like this, but tonight feels different. Okay, I asked you a private question. You can ask me one.
Things aren't good with your brother, are they?
No.
Wait.
Things with Dorian are complicated. Ever since I was young, my brother and father have both been very controlling. It took me a long time to convince them I could live on my own and do things for myself. And I've struggled with depression. For this and many other things. For a long time, I've been hoping things would work themselves out for the better. Dorian's work is going to take him overseas, eventually. Daddy doesn't work around here. So I feel like I've just been trying to keep a smile on for a long time. But ever since you got here, I've been having fun. I want you to kiss me.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go again with the depressing and to the horny. And Elle closes her eyes and leads towards you. Her lips parted ever so slightly. Passionately? Yes, passionately. You lean forward and kiss Elle. Her lips are impossibly soft, and for a moment, you two freeze in place. Excuse me, but you taste like chicken. I'm sorry, I had Popeyes. I'm not lying. I had Popeyes for dinner tonight. Elle's entire body is shaking with nervous energy. She parts her lips ever so slightly. Sorry, y'all. And then the two of you begin to kiss more deeply. Ow. Elle's hand holds softly into your waist as she presses herself softly against you. You raise your hand slowly to her. There's a brief moment you can feel Elle almost lose control. Some deep. Wait, what? Huh? Huh? To bed. Before a moment later, you feel her push against it and pulls away. Oh.
Thank you.
Okay.
I enjoyed that very much. We should get back though.
Elle demurely takes your hand and leads you back up the steps to the pantry. You and Elle make your way back inside, and it looks like the party may be proceeding from the mingling phase.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I just need to powder my nose.
Elle takes off towards the set, and for a moment... What? Huh? You're left alone in a crowd of strangers. After a moment, an attractive but hard-looking woman approaches you.
Hey, remember me?
I do. You're... Shut up. Cassie's manager, right?
Yeah, close enough. I've been keeping an eye out for you. You've been sticking your nose in a lot of other people's business. Consider this a friendly warning, and the only warning you'll be getting. Get out of Sabrosa, or things are going to work out badly for you.
No other choice. Wait, what? I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. Have a good night. I find it interesting that a friend of Cassie's is such an extravagant affair. Where'd you get your invite?
Yeah, and that kind of shit is going to cause you problems, friendo. You have no idea who you're messing with. Get out of town before you become a headline. Think about it. but not for too long.
Returning to your attention to the party, it takes you only a moment to find Elle standing over at one of the dessert tables. And that should be the day. Her pink hair is neon bright amongst the formal black and eggshell white of the decor. You make your way over to her and sneak up behind her. Was that a bad? I think I did a bad. Oh, whatever. No more butt stuff, or at least not with. I don't want to pinch Elle's butt, okay? Press up against her and wrap your arms around her.
That's a friendly hello. I had one.
I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. You step back and the woman turns. It isn't Elle at all, but someone dressed almost exactly alike with a similar hairstyle. Ah! I'm so sorry! I thought you were someone
Hey,
else!
sexy. Do I know you?
No! I'm sorry! yeah, I'm sorry! I was thinking you were someone else! Yeah, I'm sorry. Are you related to Elle Reed? You look a lot like her.
Oh. I see. Yeah, I can see how that happened. My name is Bella. I'm Dorian Reed's girlfriend. Or at least his girlfriend of the week.
That has some concerning thoughts behind that I will finish at the end of the
Sorry
episode.
for the mistaken identity. Dorian gets me to cut and dye my hair like this.
We're going to discuss it at the end of the episode. Hold up, ladies
It's a
and
bit
gentlemen.
odd, but I kind of like it. Anyway, no harm, no foul, stranger. Though, if you greet me like that again, I'm going to take it as a promise.
Pleasure.
Yeah, for sure.
Looking out around for Elle, you suddenly hear a loud voice coming in over the loudspeaker.
Thank you again, everyone, for coming to my birthday celebration.
Kill you. You look up and see Dorian standing at the front of the crowd. Elle is at his side, looking somewhat shy and abashed.
As you know, very soon, I'll be taking a sabbatical of sorts. I have a lot of traveling to do in the near future, and I wanted this year's celebration to be special. One last chance for you all to drink my wine.
The crowd laughs. You do not, and Elle doesn't as well.
I've done my best to try and thank everyone, but if I've missed you, please do take a moment to pull me aside and slip me any last-minute bribes you care to make. Special thanks goes to my sister, Elle. Can we have a round of applause for her?
Yay, yay, yay. The crowd cheers and several people whistle their approval. Elle smiles but looks at least a little embarrassed.
She put most of this together for me, and I'm so grateful. Me, who used to pull her hair and tease her and all the other awful Big Brother stuff that shows I love her. Even though I'll be heading for parts unknown, there's still a chance Elle will be around for your soirees and book clubs. That is, if she turns down the offer to come with me. I mean, seeing the world with your brother is probably not the most glamorous way to do it. But who knows? Maybe she'll meet a handsome foreigner on the way and ditch me after all.
The crowd laughs. You do not. Elle doesn't either.
So stay tuned for that announcement. Maybe she'll even answer tonight. Who knows? In the meantime, even though I don't have enough time to open all your gifts, I wanted very much to open Elle's. What do you say, little sister? Do you have a gift for me?
I do. I have two.
Wow. Oh well, you shouldn't have.
Here you are. The first gift.
Oh, sorry. Dorian takes the gift and eagerly unwraps it, tearing and tossing the paper carelessly to the sides.
Wait, is this a rubber duck?
Quack. There's a mild confusion from the crowd. Some find it hilarious, while others complain that they're out of the loop.
I couldn't decide what to get you, and I thought this would go well with your second gift.
What?
No need to unwrap this one.
Elle reaches up and pushes Dorian by the shoulders. There's a moment where he's caught completely off guard and tumbles backwards, but he manages to grab Elle's arm as he falls, pulling her down with him. The two of them fall from view into a large water grotto that runs throughout the winery. They hit the water with a loud splash. Are you two okay? There's an audible gasp from the audience, and dozens of people run off to the edge of the water to pull them out. Once they're out, Elle begins to laugh and Dorian begins to shout.
Happy birthday, Dorian!
That's sweet.
What the hell were you thinking?
Oh, Dorian, it was just a prank. The water is clean.
You stupid, reckless, thoughtless ditz! How fucking dare you!
Whoa! Calm down, dog. Damn.
You should see the look on your face.
You've been drinking. This party is over!
Little bitch.
Get out!
Oh.
And you, come with me.
Hey.
Right now!
You watch Dorian storm off. Oh, no. You can hear Elle laughing to herself as you try to follow behind them, but there's suddenly oh, no. The spot Dorian fell in, both of the reeds are nowhere to be found. On your way out, you grab a bottle of wine off the table. The ride home is quiet. Your cell phone doesn't buzz once with any text messages. No, nigga. I'm not even joking. I felt like I'm not even joking. Like I feel my heart just dropped right then and there. Like hold up. We'll get to the end of the episode, but my Dios mío, that doesn't resonate well with me. Fun episode, huh? Except when it didn't get fun. It was a roller coaster of a episode. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a good episode. We did the thing with Bonnabelle, you know, got a little sexy, got a little sexual there. Then we went with date with Cassie, which was actually pretty sweet, not gonna lie. And then that whole thing with Elle, as I was saying when I was like, oh, we'll get to at the end of the episode, that whole thing with Elle and Dorian, especially with their Dorian's girlfriend Reed, was it her name or whatever? He usually makes his girlfriends cut their hair, dye it pink, and they usually look like Elle. You cannot convince me that like Dorian is into Elle like that, like incestuous kind of into, and it's like it's one like a control freak thing, but also like an incest thing, which anyways, hope you enjoy the show, ladies and gentlemen, today. Then peace out.